Hello everybody, welcome to Mrs. D's virtual music class. This week we are going to work on making your own instruments that you can play at home with materials that you can find, get this, in the recycling bin. So I'm going to take you through. Today we're going to learn how to make a maraca out of a plastic jar, some rice, and whatever else you can find. So I will get you guys going in just one moment. All right, friends, let's get started. So right here I have some of the materials that we are going to need to make our homemade maracas. Make sure you ask your mom and dad first what you can use from the house, so that way you are using the right kind of material. You're not going to use anything that's going to break. Another thing that's really fun about virtual learning is that you can stop the video at any time if you need to go get another material or whatever. So just make sure that you use the pause function whenever you need to, if I'm going too fast for directions or whatever you need. All right, so the first thing that we're going to need is you're going to need a dry dishcloth. The second thing that you're going to need a bottle over here. You can use any kind of bottle you want. I took the label off this one. Make sure you take the label off of yours. Make sure that it has a lid that you can put things into. Honestly, the more that it looks like this, the better it's going to be. You can use a water bottle. You can use any type of jar that you might have at home. If you have something with a small opening like a water bottle, you're going to want to use a funnel to put the things in. What I use, can you guess what we're going to use this for? What I'm using to put inside of my maraca is I had some leftover peanuts and I have some rice that I'm going to use. So I like to use 2 different size materials because you're going to get a better sound that way. But ask your mom and dad if you can use rice. You can use any kind of dried beans. Anything that is really tiny and small that's going to make a fun sound. So again, these are your materials. Double check with your mom and dad that you are doing the right materials and if you need any help with it. All right, friends, once you have all of your materials, make sure that the bottle that you're going to be putting your materials in is nice and clean. So the best way that you want to do that is just to rinse it under some water. I had some leftover peanut dust in here, so I rinsed it out. And now what I want to do is I want to take my dish rag and I want to put it in there and make sure that it's nice and dry. The drier it is, the better, because you don't want your food materials to get all gross and sticky in there. Because you want to be able to use this you want to be able to use this for the next 5 weeks that you're going to be at home. So once it's nice and dry, you have your bottle. So I have a nice wide top on mine, but I'm kind of a messy person. So I'm going to take my funnel, I'm going to stick it in there. Actually, no, I'm not, because I have the peanuts in there. All right, so I'm going to take the peanuts, I'm going to take the rice, and I'm going to fold it just so I can put it in there. However you need to get your materials into your bottle, that's the right way. All right. So you see, I don't have very much stuff in my bottle. The reason why I don't have very much is because it's actually the air that makes the vibrations of the sound. So if I fill this all the way up with peanuts, I can't shake them and they don't make much noise. So if I have more room for the air to bounce around, it's going to be a cooler sound. All right, so we have our maraca. Let's flip it upside down and let's try and make some noise. I like it. All right, so this is going to be your first instrument that we're going to make. Go ahead and let me know how it goes. I will put my email in a link down there if you guys have any questions, all that kind of good stuff. But go ahead, play with your maraca. You can remember some of our rhythms. Remember, we do have rhythms. You can go like ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Whatever you would like. So here is your homemade maraca. Another fun thing you can do with this is you can decorate it. You can paint it. You can make it look as pretty as you want. This is your maraca. Do whatever you want with it. All right, guys, we're going to be doing some lessons next week using our instruments. So awesome job. Way to go. Here is my finished maraca. I just took a couple of my favorite colors and painted it on. To do this, you can always use marker, you can use paint, whatever your parent or guardian feels comfortable with you using. Go ahead and decorate it. You can put polka dots, you can put your favorite characters, your name, whatever you want. So go ahead if you want. I would love to see pictures of all of these. So there we go. We did our first maraca. There we go. All right, everybody. I hope you had fun making your first recycled instrument. It was called the maraca. What you need to do now is I have a link down to Kahoot, and you have to answer a 1-question quiz just so I know that you are following along. Go ahead, go to Kahoot, get that quiz into me. Also, if you would like, you can totally send me a picture or a video of you playing your maraca. Now remember, we are going to keep using these for the next 5 weeks, so make sure that you keep them somewhere that you can use them. Alright guys, I miss you all. I can't wait to see you again, but until now, keep on singing.